Hi there folks, if you've lost where we are, we're looking at the armour of God in Ephesians chapter 6, towards the end of the letter to the Christians in Ephesus. Paul writes these words, and we've looked at some kind of preliminary things, and we're now seeing the specific aspects of the armour of God that we've been told as a church we've got to put on this armour. And so we read in verse 14, Ephesians chapter 6 verse 14, "Stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled round your waist." So here is pictured a soldier, and they've got these various aspects of the armour on, but the belt kind of holds everything together. The clothing holds it all together, holds the sword, which they're going to need to use, and it speaks a little bit of a kind of a readiness for action, and the belt is kind of tied, and they're ready to act, and it's the belt of what? The belt of truth. And so what is it that we need to do from this, to put on the belt of truth? Well, it's two things really. One is that we need to be grounded in the truth of the gospel, the good news about Jesus. This wonderful news that Jesus has come into our world to save us from our sins, to bring us forgiveness, to bring us peace. We need to be more and more grounded in that truth, and that's going to stabilise us and strengthen us as Christians. And we see some of that wonderful truth in this letter to the Ephesian Christians. Why not read the early chapters to see some of that truth and be grounded in it? But also, we need to be people of truth. We've received this truth, this wonderful message from God, and we need to be characterised by truth. We need to be people who speak truthfully. And that's what we're told in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 25. And we're told, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbour." Particularly there it has in mind speaking truthfully to other Christians. So we need to be grounded in the truths of God's word and the good news about Jesus. That's going to feed us and build us up and strengthen us. But the other way that we protect ourselves, especially within the church, is by being people who are just truthful. We speak the truth in love to one another. That's there in chapter 4 as well. We speak the truth in all situations and conversations because we are people of the truth. So put on the belt of truth.